B. Losing A. Friendly spy plane inbound. Spy plane ready for deployment. We lost B. Spy plane ready for deployment.
Well, thank you very much for that, HK the Jake. That was some pretty beastly clips. But now look at this. Uncharted 3 online multiplayer beta. Or beta, or however else you say it. Definitely going to be one of my most anticipated games this year. And I will be definitely buying, if not on the day of release, then pretty much that week. Before the price goes up again to $89, which is just really annoying. But anyway, this map right here, you start off on a moving cargo plane. The villains start off in these trucks that are surrounding the plane, and basically the objective is to, it's team deathmatch, but you just have to kill each other whilst traversing the cargo plane and various moving vehicles. And right there I died. I do quite well in this match. Historically, Uncharted Online has been quite a low-scoring affair. It is the first 50 kills, and with only 5 players per team, pretty much they're aiming for everyone to get 10 kills. Obviously, some people will get less, some people will get more. And coming up right here in a little bit is quite a nice little bit of outsmarting gameplay, as a villain there fails to jump onto my truck and dies horribly. It's very difficult to hit people in these trucks when they're moving around. The weapon I'm using, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Gal, and typically I'd say it's a cross between the FAL from Black Ops and the Galil, so the Gal. So it's a 3-shot burst weapon, and it has a red dot sight attachment. Right here, this guy and I have a little bit of a show off here. He's perched up in his little truck and I'm in mine, and it's a standoff there. And you'll see what happens in a little bit. It's quite clever actually. I was quite proud of myself when I thought of it, and as my teammate gets run over by his own truck there. But look at this, I jump, I leap using the Uncharted very sophisticated climbing mechanics. I am hanging off the side of his vehicle, he comes up and oh! Get pulled off, son. You probably noticed then it looked like my character didn't actually grab him. Uncharted 3 does have a theatre mode. Uncharted 2 also had a theatre mode, which was before Black Ops. So don't think Black Ops was the first game to have theatre mode. And of course, before Uncharted there was obviously the Halo games, which not only had theatre mode, but the Forge mechanic, which allowed you to construct and build your own maps. So anyway, the cargo plane sequence ends after a minute or so, and now we go on to the main map known as Airstrip. And basically now it is a straight up team deathmatch, first to 50 kills, or team with the most kills at the end of the timer wins the match. So right here I pick up Fallen Villains Spas 12. The teams are called Heroes and Villains. I'm playing on the Heroes team as the main protagonist of the game, Nathan Drake. I must say that definitely my favourite character of the game. But anyway, there are a few things in this game that you'll notice happen. This game does have kill streaks, in a sense. They're sort of, if anything, they would be more equated to the battle point system from Homefront, which I actually thought was pretty clever. So anyway, in this game, you can select what special weapon you want to get, or special ability, after a certain number of points. Now, on my account here, I've set that after 14 points, which you get from completing objectives, killing people, earning medals, collecting treasures, whatever. After 14 points, my character can pull out a RPG that has 3 rockets. Now, unlike Black Ops, the RPG in this game is actually quite good. The projectile flies really quickly and it flies really straight. So basically it's a free kill weapon. If you have an RPG out and you're in particularly if you're in an elevated position, if you have an RPG out, you see an enemy combatant, you just shoot an RPG in their general direction and you'll get a free kill. And you get 3 rounds. So the RPG basically should give you 3 free kills depending on how good you are at shooting. In terms of damage in this game, so the RPG is a 1-hit kill from close proximity, but with the Gal, or whatever the hell the weapon I'm using is called, it takes about 4 complete bursts from the weapon to kill someone. So again, and I'm going to be comparing this thing to a lot of other shooters, namely Call of Duty, but which seems a bit silly seeing as this is a third-person shooter and Call of Duty is a first-person shooter. But to put it in perspective of weapon damage, Call of Duty, close range, 1 triple fire burst to the chest will kill. In this game, doesn't seem to matter about range. It still takes about 3 or 4 bursts to the chest to kill. Now here, this is funny because I wanted to chase these 2 guys down and stealth kill them, so run up behind them and press square to snap their necks or break their backs, whatever. And I just can't catch them, so I give up and I end up shooting that guy. And you saw just then how many bursts it took to the back. There is no radar in this map, in this game, so that guy was not able to detect me. But up here, I decide to be a little bit of a sneaky snake, and you're about to see the melee system come into play here. So you just run up to him, press square, and you rifle butt him. It takes 2 rifle butts to kill in this game. Also, when you do use your melee, you are completely stationary. So if you're sprinting after someone and you press square, your character will actually stop moving in order to swing their arms, which is good and bad. It's good in the sense that you just can't go on a crazy melee spree, and also the fact that melee is a 2-hit kill. So right there you see again, 3 or 4 bursts. The cover mechanics, the evasive mechanics in this game are very good. The circle to attach to items. This guy right here sees that I'm hiding in cover, so he throws a grenade, and that I try to roll away, but the explosion sends Drake tumbling head over heels, and that's my second death of the match. Now right here, what's happened is a power play has started. Now power plays, I'm not too sure if they're based on time or a certain number of kills is made, but basically, whichever team is behind at a certain point will get a power play that is advantageous to them, basically to try and keep the match more even and give the other team a chance to get some more points back. Now normally if you kill someone in team deathmatch, you get 1 point. 1 point per kill. But this power play that has started right now, there is a green shield symbol above my character, which means if I get killed, the other team gets, I think it's like 5 points. I'm not too sure, I think it's 5 points instead of 1. And then if the power play is still active and I get killed, a different team member will get the green shield above his head. So right now I've decided to retreat to the basically a corner of the map, and as I look across to the other side, I see pretty much 3 or 4 of the enemy team members gathered over there, and I'm just like, wow, that's a bit of a smorgasbord of points to be had. This guy right here hiding in a truck, and I pick him up with a nice little nifty headshot here, which a little bit of accidental, a little bit of skill as well. Definitely one of the cool things about this game is the climbing mechanics. I mean, look at this, I can just attach to the side of buildings. You can shoot while you're attached to buildings, but you can only use pistols when you're climbing. It just helps keep the gameplay different. It means that there is a lot more different routes you can take in order to get to objectives. It means that there's a lot more hiding places. It also means that you have to keep on your toes when you're exploring the map. You can't always just look at the immediate area that's in front of you. You have to sort of look up and around at your surroundings. Now just then you just saw another power play happen, which is exposed. Basically that is the SR-71 of Uncharted. The opposing team can see where you are at all times. They basically see your name appear on the screen wherever you are, which is quite handy. And I'm basically, because I know the other team can see where I am, so I'm like, screw it, I'm not going to run around and risk getting killed. I'm going to stay in this little truck, crash behind one of the barriers, and let them come to me. And pretty soon you'll see me earn one of my kill streak reward, or battle points reward, or whatever they decide to call them in this game. As I pick up another guy there, and you'll see a green glow come out of my character. There we go, as I activate my RPG. And now the game's about to end. We're on 45 or 46. Right here I get a nice little field goal between those 2 posts. There we go. Got the defender medal. And I end up picking up the final kill actually as well with the RPG, which is quite fancy, and it's actually pretty nice shot that I get. So I know the game's about to end. I see a guy way down there, and straight to the face, and the game's over. And as we see, we have a nice little animatic at the end here showing our team locking up the villains because we're the best, because we won. As my character, I went 11-3. I was the 3rd best on our team. And anyway, that was the Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception multiplayer beta. I'm Bagtog. As always, please subscribe and have a nice day.